Alright, well, we're getting started on the foundation for our next cottage. So, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but we've got string lines. You can't see it there, but you should be able to see it moving down in the corners. So pretty much all the corners are mapped out. You can find out if it's square for your diagonal. You can do your length, your width, and then calculate for the area of a triangle, the length of the triangle for this side, for this corner. That way you'll know if it's square or not. And you can match up both corners from that. So that's the easy way to do it. Here's a good rule of thumb starting procedure on a steel chainsaw that's cold. It's 22 degrees out. It's like 17 with the wind chill. So I go full choke, pull the trigger, push the choke all the way down, and you're gonna pull this until it hits. All right. Go up one notch. Right there. Should crank right up. Let it idle high for a couple of seconds. Then start feathering the throttle to warm it up, and then you're ready to cut. So here's a little trick that I use for when I'm cutting piers to be flat on top, like something you don't want to use a circular saw or a reciprocating saw on. So this one hasn't been cut yet, but there's a pretty good slope to it. This is where I'm actually going to cut for my correct height. So I take a little level, it's got a magnet on that side, and I stick it on the blade, on the bar actually, so that way when I'm making my so I finished setting all these posts. The center ones I have concrete footers with tie downs. This middle one I don't have placed yet because I'll line that up after I square everything with the outer band. So I'll have a temp, and then that's got a footing with a strap embedded in it as well. All these have been cut. They're rock solid. 2 foot, maybe a little more in the ground, and concreted in. And then this is my first one I have cut right here for my outer band, my rough one. So it's not in place, I just stuck it up there, but that's what we're doing next. Pros and cons of using rough cut lumber. Pros, obviously it's cheaper, better quality. Well, depending on what logs you put in there, but the cons, you're using wet wood, not kiln dried. You've got to square all your cuts because these are whatever angle it was cut, laying on the ground or being felled with the chainsaw. So you got to go through, make sure they're all flat and square. On the first end, pull your measurement, cut the second. So you are double cutting every single board for the most part. Not a big deal though. Alright, so I cut all the posts down, notched for the bands, and then I've got 6-inch long legs running all the way through there. That one came through obviously, but so I have stuff to do. Front post, the center one, I've got that one back there done, but and then all the cut all the joists and everything tomorrow for it. She's not going nowhere. So all right, so here's the progress we got so far. We have the joists in, we have blocking, we have a drop beam under this front area because half of this area here is going to be the porch. So we actually have a wall going here. This will be the outside wall of the little cottage, cabin, whatever you want to call it. And then the other outside wall is the very back side and the very side over there. And then this will be the end of the front porch. So it'll all be covered, but we'll have a bearing wall right here. So we got drop beam and supports for it. Anyways, there you go. Hopefully you can see stuff with the sun shining in. Tomorrow we will start on the decking. So making some good progress.